we go. We're ready. Let's go.
All right, you dickheads. Welcome to Listen Up and Fuggin Listen, a dumbass podcast to distract yous from this crazy-ass world. I am one of your hosts, Philly Mark, a.k.a. King of the Philly Dub, a.k.a. Zaniel Day Lewis. I drink your perk shake, dude. And with me, as always, is my co-host, whose brain is always toast, the infamous Cody, my cousin Cody. Fuggin Cody.
Yeah, what up, dude? It's me, cousin Cody, aka Chody, aka Chode the Toad.
Ribbit.
Yeah, what's hopping, dude?
Oh, dude, that was a whole a setup with that. I like that. Ribbit, man. Shout out to all the dogs and frogs out there, aka the bird gang. I'm chilling, dude. A lot of good feedback from our first episode back.
Oh,
Needless to
be
say,
back.
it's going to be an adjustment, but it's just so good to be back.
It's so good to see your face every week. Cousins for life, dude. What kind of feedback you getting?
The feedback is mostly that it is awesome. It's just nice that, we were a part of people's lives once a week and they got that comfort back. We're like human perks for people, like some people that don't take Percocets. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with them, but some people that don't pop pills, we are their pills, Cody.
We are. And, like we said in the last podcast, it's a crazy world out there. And yeah, the feedback I'm getting is like, dude, it's just so good to listening to something lighthearted, a little silly, a little funny, a little sexy. Okay. Because, we gotta get our mind off of, just you look at the news and you want to jump off a goddamn, Ben Franklin Bridge here.
Yeah, we're going to do our best not to talk about it, but, there's some things you just can't ignore. Like, I don't know if you just heard what happened this week.
No, what?
The Weather Channel doesn't exist anymore.
Oh, no, it got defunded?
No more weather, okay?
That
some broad on the forecast.
I did not hear this.
You didn't hear this? So some broad, I guess said it was going to rain. And, the president and other people were like, they didn't like that. They didn't like the fact that it was going to rain. So he was like, no more weather. It's done. So we don't have Weather Channel no more, dude.
Oh, man, you thought a wet woman would get him excited. But, we don't need, I guess weather's fake, weather's made up. It is controlled by some people.
Wouldn't that be kind of cool though if weather was actually made up? Like something like along the lines of the Wizard of Oz. But it's just like some old ass fucking dude just sitting in an apartment somewhere and he's kind of pulling all the strings.
So you're saying that there's some old guy and he controls the weather, dude. Is that what you're trying to tell me?
I'm not saying that, but maybe it's like a situational
because there's a lot of conspiracy series out there that I don't agree with, but
no, I'm not saying that. I'm definitely no. The weather is
I'm not saying that.
It's nature's a woman, dude. Ooh. No, what I'm just saying what if,
What if, dude? Yeah,
they call those clitorical questions, rhetorical. You gotta think about.
Yeah, it's kind of or like a conundrum, which we can get into later. But yeah, okay. So we defunded the Weather Channel. So how are we gonna get our weather now?
I think you just go outside, stick your finger out, and you're like, you know how the golfers do with a blade of grass?
Mm-hmm.
You gotta do that, and you're just like, oh, I'm thinking about like 82, 83.
That is kind of how I did it as a kid. I used to just do the touch the window, rub a little glass up there, and that's how I picked the clothes for the day. So
yeah, if you think about it nowadays, the forecasts don't matter no more anyways, because one day you can go out in the morning and it's I don't know, 60, 65, 70 degrees. And then later in the afternoon, it skyrockets up to like 99, 293, 94, 100,000 degrees, dude.
Yeah, and I will say though, you know, like weathermen, I do think, we can do without them because a lot of time those dumbasses, they don't know nothing. "Oh, it's gonna be beautiful," and then you look outside and there's, 6 inches of snow, and you're like, how'd you miss that one, buddy?" Um, and,
Yeah, dude, what other job scenario would you be paid to be like wrong probably
like,
70% of the time? Like if
gosh,
you're
I
if
mean,
you're like a surgical bull, you're like, "Yeah, hon, I'm about 20% sure that this nippy titty implant is gonna go in your nippy titties. There's a chance it could go in your ass. I could fuck up, it could go there, but just like cut me some slack in case it does."
yeah, I am not going, to that surgeon. If they are, 70% of the time they're wrong, no thank you, dude.
And you know what, dude? The nerve. Sometimes you're right, dude. These bull weather bulls, they're like so confident with their fucking names, like like Storm Thunderman or whatever the
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah, yeah. I will say, they're always handsome. They're always like, "Yo, why did you not just, like, become a model or something?" But there was one dude in Philly, he wore Action News. His name was Hurricane Schwartz, and this guy looked like he, came out of, like, from under a bridge, like a troll person, but I liked him 'cause, you know he wasn't so handsome. Like, why does every weatherman gotta be handsome?
Yeah, I mean, you just want the weather. I feel like the weather would be easier to deal with if the person giving it to you was less attractive than you.
Yeah, so shout out Hurricane Schwartz. I don't know what he's up to. But yeah, that's it. One of those names. I mean, it's crazy that his parents named him Hurricane and then he ended up being a meteorologist. I mean, what's the
Yeah, dude,
odds,
it's
dude?
almost like it's destinals.
Mhm.
But it makes him like I wonder if he uses that line to pick up broads, or if
Like how?
he's in the bedroom, he's about to get gritty. He's like, "All right, hon, here comes a hurricane."
Yeah. You ready to get wet and wild, hun? Mhm.
Yeah, and then like he busts super fast. He's like, "Ah, forecast calls for an apology."
Yeah. A kinda accumulation, on my thigh right now, that was unexpected.
Yeah, what's a day at the office for them? They just log into their computer like, "Yeah, I'm gonna pick that number. All right, I'm fucking good. I'm gonna go get a snack right now. Anybody need anything from the vending machine?"
Dude, it sounds like actually, you know what? It sounds like a sweet gig. Well, I'm gonna miss them. I'm gonna miss the weather,
Yeah,
but
rest in peace to the weather people. It had to happen. Okay.
yeah, I mean, whoever did it, probably a dickhead, right?
Oh wow. Yeah, I mean, the thing about dickheads is, sometimes it could be a dickhead of the day. But for this show, for listen up and fucking listen, dude, it's a dickhead of the week. So hit the track, you
Hold
nutsack.
on, hold on, hold on, hold on.
Wait.
I would just want to say that the dickhead of
We
the
got another
week.
sponsor?
We
We got
do
a
got
sponsor?
another sponsor this week.
Uh-oh.
Sponsor of the week is Big John's Beef Jerky Tacos, dude. If you haven't had one of these, you know, if you're sick and tired of those like sloppy hot dogs, you or the hot. Why did I say hot dogs? Sloppy. Yeah, I'm thinking of
You're think
sloppy joes, dude. Sloppy
dude,
tacos, dude.
sloppy hot dog is me after, fucking go on.
No, yeah, no, come on. Yeah, when's the last time you had a sloppy hot dog? Come on, we want to
I feel
hear.
like a sloppy hot dog is like, I've never experienced this before because you only see it in the pornographers where the broads are just like, just hocking loogies on your jawn meat.
Oh yeah, I got hooked to it, dude. I've
Yeah.
never got that, but it looks fun.
It looks
But
fun. I hope to experience that one day.
so I'm sure a sponsor loves that little, segue there.
Well, the
But
thing that sponsors like, dude, they like when you make the materials your own.
Yeah. Oh, and we're just changing the whole food product up. So, we're really making it our own today. But yeah, Big John's beef jerky tacos. If you don't like a sloppy taco that's falling apart, you can't keep it in your glove box. Get a Big John beef jerky taco. These are a taco. It can last in your car a couple days. And, this is meat that'll just stand up on its own. I mean, have you tried one?
Oh, dude, I've tried them. They're absolutely delicious. And what I do like about it is I'm not getting that sloppiness coming out my mouth because the
Mhm.
jerky is so dry. It is so tough. It is so dry and tough that the dryness of the tortilla really complements it, dude. So if you're just looking for a bone dry taco that's not gonna make any mess anywhere, I highly recommend Big John's beef jerky tacos.
Yeah, dude. I mean, it is chewy, and that's good for the jaw muscles. Because you're gonna be chomping away on that, John, for a few good minutes before you can swallow it. But
Yeah, and you know what, you
delicious.
guys, that gets your jaw working for when you eventually get perk jaw or Colombian clam chowder jaw. So it is kind of in a way training your jaw for what's to come.
Yeah, so get out there, get yourself a Big John beef jerky taco. Um, all right, so let's now get into it. Our dickhead of the week.
Hit the track, you nutsack.
Thank you.
All right. It's the dickhead of the week. It's the dickhead of the fucking week. I fucking hate your guts, you piece of fucking shit.
Dude, I love a dry talk.
Speaking of dry tacos, who's your dickhead of the week?
All right, this is a type of social media thing. You see it all the time, and you see these dickheads. They see a homeless bull on the corner, and they go up, and they've got a three-man camera team, and they're like, "Hey, you know, uh, can I give you, some food?" And they go like, "No, I'm okay. Give it to that person over there." And they're like, "Well, in that case, here's, $10,000, and like, look, you want to give money to homeless? That's great. But like, do you need to do it with the camera crew?
I hate that stuff. Just do stuff from the goodness of your heart. I like, like you want to give people food, do it. You should not have a video camera attach you because then what? The homeless or the unfortunate person is got to put on a performance now. Like,
I didn't even
oh,
think of that. Yeah, they're like,
thank
oh, they see
you.
the
Like,
camera. Oh, yeah.
imagine you're the homeless person. You're like, all right, thanks for the money. Get the fuck out my face. I'm trying to get high.
I know. And then that ruins the video. They're not going to post that one. That is what homeless people should do. You get the money, and these dickheads aren't going to post it on social media. Because, look, these people, they're not doing it for the homeless people. They're doing it for themselves, dude.
Yeah, and, like, selfless isn't selfless if you're serving yourself. That'd be like you're at a buffet, and it's
Mhm.
like, "Alright, I'm serving all yous these fucking, like, little scrapples," but you're taking spoonfuls yourself, dude.
Mhm.
You're feeding yourself before you're feeding other people, that's not right. You
It's
seen that fucking this is the same shit, like, "PS5 or me?"
Mhm.
I'll take the PS5, hon. I don't want you, thank you."
Yeah.
Okay? Sometimes these broads go up to the guys in the street, and they try and embarrass them. Same
Mhm.
way you're talking about with the food, but instead of the
Yeah.
food, it's their nippy titty.
Yeah, I mean, like, and look, I know I told this story before, but it's the last time I got arrested. I was stealing bread out of the back of a Ruth Chris, steakhouse truck, and I walked up to the homeless bull and I said, "Yo, here's a bag of rolls." And there was no camera crews, okay? I was not doing it for the social media clout. I was doing it like I'm goddamn Robin Hoods, okay? Now that
Well, to be
homeless
fair, Code, your plan was also if the cops found you, you now had an accomplice that you could pass this off to. You could be like, "Hey, I don't got the bread. Homie over here's got the bread. Take him
well,
to jail."
no, I mean, yes. I mean, yes, I was there's also that element of distraction, who do we go? Because I still had a bag. I had 2 bags. I got one for myself, gave one to him, and he did say, no, I don't want that. And I say, why? He say, because it's fucking stolen. Get the fuck out of here. So,
Oh, wow, he had morals.
yeah, yeah, he did. Turns out he had higher morals than I did. So, but I did get arrested. And I'm not ashamed of it.
Sometimes, being arrested helps you put things in perspective, like, I do not want this to happen to me. I
I,
I I I would not do well in jail. Like,
no.
I'm
Oh no, no. Yeah, I went to the roundhouse in Philly, and I realized, yeah, I don't like this. I don't think I'm gonna do well in here. You know,
well, that's one place where they
I'd act
kinda
crazy. I'd act crazy. So nobody like mess with me.
okay. I
I
mean, that's
told
one place you don't need to know the weather.
Yeah. Dude, I didn't even know what time of the day it was. It was not fun. So do not recommend. 1 star. I give it 1 star on Yelp, dude.
Dude, that
Do
would be
not
funny. Like, if you got, like, a bull
jails.
doing, like yeah, like, Google or, like, goes to jail specifically,
Ooh.
does, like, a small crime, like, maybe takes a little pee-pee on the floor of a store, whatever,
Mhm.
and just goes to experience it,
And
and
rate it.
then yeah.
Instead of Yelp, it's called Welp. Welp, you got locked up, dude.
Yeah, dude, instead of rate my professor, it's rate my warden. He's just like, fucking yeah, he was okay, lights out, or he let us stay up a little bit later.
But yeah, Roundhouse in Philly, 1 star. That's a 1 star. The cheese sandwiches were not great.
Oh,
But
dude, yeah, you could just, like, do everything, like, the toilets had fucking shit all over
there
them.
were roaches. It was very cold. They coulda heated the place. Give me a
Oh,
blanket or something.
dude, that is good. Well, we're
Um,
gonna go from the roundhouse to the brown house because these people are on my shit list. These people are my dickheads of the week. Adam Schefter, Al
mm.
Michaels, pretty much majority of the media. You're
Oh,
a dickhead, okay?
yeah.
I'm sick and tired. You've been hearing all these people bitching about dude, we were
About
talking about this last
the
week,
tush
dude,
push?
about the tush push. Yeah, Adam Schefter said, like, they're on ESPN, and you know what? That little short little tater tot, he looks like a short little tater tot with
Yeah,
hair,
like
Adam Schefter. Fuck you,
young
dude.
bull.
He's like, yeah, he's like, you know what? This game was lost in March. This game was lost in March when they didn't ban the tush push. I was like, shut the fuck
Yeah,
up,
shut the
dude.
fuck up, dude. That is such a ridiculous thing to say because they could do it too. It's not like
Everyone
we're
could
the
do it.
only team that can do it. They got some big ass linemen. Why don't you run the tush push,
Yeah.
Patrick Mahomes?
Yeah, people are
Um,
like, "Oh, Mark, stroking your hoagie is so fun. It's so fun." It's like, you could stroke your hoagie too, dude. Put your hands down your pants and fucking get to work. But you don't
yeah,
want to. You wanna be, celibate. Like
yeah.
and then Al Michaels in the game on Thursday, it's like, there's some good teams in the league, not interesting teams, but they're good. And of course, he's talking about the Eagles, dude. And it's like, you old piece of garbage. And he don't eat vegetables. But you know what, Code? If
Mhm.
he ever meets me, he's gonna turn into a vegetable because I'm gonna knock him the fuck out.
Fuck yeah, dude.
No, I'll be
Fucking
I was
bird gang.
fucking bird gang. I'm fired up, but to be fair, I think Al Michaels would kick my ass.
Really? He's like 90.
But dude, he's so jacked.
Is he?
He looks like he's as big as The Rock, dude.
Shut up.
I swear to God, dude, that movie
Alright,
coming
I
out, The
gotta
Smashing Machine,
yeah.
that's Al Michaels. That is not
That is
Dwayne Johnson, dude.
oh my god, I had no idea he was jacked like that.
Dude, he is
Um,
so jacked. He is so stacked, and he don't eat vegetables.
oh, dude, I'm
That's his
checking out
see, that's his, like, claim to f I swear to God, that's his claim to flame where he's like, "Yeah, that's why I'm still alive, I don't eat vegetables."
yeah, I'm looking at him now. He's from Brooklyn, New York, okay? So
See,
he's
Brooklyn
got some
Ball.
street cred. He is 80 years old, so, his hips probably aren't great.
He's
Um,
probably not doing comes.
he's probably not doing comes, and he is 5'9". So, probably, so
5'9" going on 7 feet,
dude, that
dude.
dude's in a brick shit house. He's stocky and, you cannot push him over, dude.
Dude, that's crazy. I mean, Al Michaels, fuck you, but you might be in the running for an Oscar with this movie. The reviews are really good for the Smashing Machine,
I
dude.
mean, that is some real Hollywood magic, dude. Because
Yeah,
they
5'9".
make him look tall. They make him look
I mean, he
tall.
looks like The Rock, but that's not The Rock, dude. It's fucking Al Michaels.
Damn. He's funny too. I like him.
The
But
Rock or Al Michaels?
both. But I was talking about I was talking about Michaels. But yeah, him trash talking the brotherly shove. Get the hell out of here. I'll shove your ass back
Down a
to
flight of stairs.
down the flight of stairs. There you go. All right.
I'm just saying, listen, I'm fired up, okay? We got a big game on Sunday so we record over the weekend, you guys. So by
Yeah.
the time this pod comes out on Monday, the Birds will have beaten the Rams
Yeah,
to improve to 3-0.
absolutely. Absolutely. Not worried about it. I mean, I think the big advantage here is that you got a West Coast team coming over. They got to fly overnight. They're jet lagged, okay? Then they got to play a game. It feels like it's, 9 in the morning for them. What Saquon Barkley did, oh my God, he's gonna be like the Philly ball snatcher, the Philly Karen. Barkley's gonna go over there and be like, "Yo, that end zone's mine," and fucking just take
I
it.
like
Cause
that, dude. I like that. Dude, how cool would that be if they had Big Dom and a fucking
let's put
Karen
it.
wig?
Oh,
And just like anytime it's Sirianni's getting all fired up on the sidelines and he's
mhm.
like trying to rush the field. Dom's like, no, don't fucking do it.
Yeah, because football, it's a mental game, right? And if the other team sees Big Dom looking like Philly Karen, the ball snatcher, they're gonna get nervous. What's he gonna take? What's he
It's
gonna take from
psychological
us? He
warfare.
gonna
Okay,
take
guys,
our
sorry.
gonna gonna yeah. Psychological what?
Warfare.
Warfare?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's warfare, but like from a whore's state of mind.
yeah. And
Because them
and we
whores can
know
do
who
extra
Philly
psychological
Karen
damage.
is. And we
She a whore.
identified the real.
She is a whore and she's my mom.
Oh my God, I've never heard someone call their mom a whore, but I do know Joanne personally, and you ain't wrong.
Yeah, I mean, she called me a mistake anytime she could get.
Yeah.
So that is very unlike personally. That is not a quality I look for in my hunt of the week. Oh my God.
Well,
Was
look
that
at
the
you
other side?
now.
Oh.
All right, let's do it.
I just fucking laugh like a night, like a little, like when white ladies are just like surprised at stuff. It's like they take a bite of like a tasty cake crimpet or just like a nice soft pretzel. I'm like, oh, this is good.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're very pleased with that transition. And
yeah. Is this
so was I.
caramel? Is this caramel?
All right, how about let's hit the track.
Yeah, nut sack, dude.
Hey Han, you're the Han of the week. Hey Han, you're the Han of the week. I fucking love you, Han.
Fuck, dude.
Alright.
I shouldn't have said that about Al Michaels. I'm having nightmares already.
Dude, he's gonna come for you, dude.
He's gonna come for me, dude. But I'm gonna come for him because I'm going to see the Smash Machine in theaters in a few weeks.
It does look pretty good. I do want to see that. I heard
And you know
Al
what, dude?
Michaels
You know
is
what I'm
up
gonna
for
sneak
an
into the movie
Oscar.
theater? I'm gonna sneak in some
Good.
Big John's beef jerky tacos.
There you go. Another that gets us more money for our listeners. The more we can sneak in the sponsor there, that's a twofer. So my hunt of the week, I like watching some track, okay? And you've got the World Athletic Championships going on. These are the best track stars in the world, and there is one woman, okay? She's a runner, she's a track star. Dude, this woman is so hot. She is Davis Woodhall, and she puts the wood in my pants. And she is a long jumper. Have you seen this hunt?
No, but I would haul my ass over to the internet and I'll take a look right now. That was the transition.
No,
Like
here
you're
you
like
go. Here you go.
what is it?
It's
What's her
look.
name?
It is
Say the name, Cody.
here. I'll just share the video with you here.
Oh shit.
Can I do that?
Oh dude.
Look at. Hold on. All right, and now this hunt, she does have look at this jump, first of all. She's like almost world record jumper. Okay. She does have a white husband. Okay. And
So all
I'm
right, so you
down with
like
the
this.
brown. I'm down with
That's
the
right.
brown, and she thinks white is all right.
Okay.
But look at this shot here. Look at, I mean, the
Oh dude.
cameraman knows what they're doing.
Dude, have you noticed this, by the way? The cameramen at these athletical events for broads always know what they're doing, whether it's this, because
Yeah.
he got a total little like cooch shot. The softball games when they're
Yeah.
doing the national anthems.
Mhm.
Why are they shooting them from the backside? I
Oh,
get the players' numbers and stuff are on it, but it's like, don't we want to see the patriotism these broads have for their country? Cameraman's like, no, cut to her fucking ass.
yeah. I mean,
But dude, she was
this
hot.
that's about ratings. Okay. So yeah, that is Davis Woodhall. I could watch her long jump in slow-mo any day of the week, dude.
I'd jump long lengths just to sniff those feet, dude.
Oh my God. Yeah, I'd like to see her long jump my bones, if you know what I mean.
I'd like to see her jump on my little dick. I don't know.
Nice. Your little pole
It's
vault.
not little, it's medium size.
Your
It's
little
fun
pole
size.
vault stick, dude. So who's your
That's
hunt of the week?
dude, so my hunt of the week, this might be considered taboo, but every time I see her on my television screen, I'm like, this broad, maybe she can fix me. This broad is sleek. She slinks around. She's tough. She's scary, but she's sexy. My hunt of the week is a xenomorph, dude.
Xenomorph.
Xenomorph. The alien broad, dude.
I'm trying to remember what she looks like.
Oh, dude, take a look. She got head for days, bro. Head for days.
Xenomorph. And what is she from?
Planet like is the fucking alien, dude.
Oh,
I don't know what planet. I don't know what planet specifically.
Yeah. Oh my God, I know Xenomorph
Yeah, dude.
from Alien.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Dude.
I thought you meant like an alien movie, like just like some alien movie.
Well,
but
there's
the
one
alien
out.
movie.
There's one out right now. It's called Alien Earth, and I think Alien Earth is like a prequel. But dude, look at that head, that shiny, slippery
Ooh.
head. Tail could, dude, she could use her mouth on my jaw meat, and then her tail could tickle my fucking
Oh,
butthole.
dude, that little. Oh my God. And that little, second mouth that comes out, the big
dude,
mouth,
there's
that
two
thing wrap
mouths.
around your jawn meat there. And that's like double the suction, right?
Dude, and it's just like the one thing that does scare me though, the blood is acidic,
It
so
would
I
melt your
could.
dick off. Yeah.
Well, yes, Cody. Correct me if I'm strong, but if she was on her periods, if she was menstruating, I couldn't do that. The second I dip my pretzel into that hoagie wallet,
Yeah, you're gonna.
it's a wrap. It's gonna get burned off.
Yeah, you're gonna have a soggy taco there for a dick.
Yeah, and as you know, I love dry tacos. These guys, and the
Oh,
best part, dude, is we speak different languages. So it's like anytime she starts yelling at me, I'd be like, I don't even know what you're talking about, hon. I'm sorry. I gotta go to
Oh,
the bar with
yeah.
Cody, and she's like yelling at me. She's like. I'm
Yeah.
like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I'll be home whenever I want, okay?
Oh my
and then the
God.
xenomorph's just crying in the apartment.
Oh, yeah,
Just
I
like
can see
drinking
it.
a little red wine and just sipping the wine, just like, oh.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
But she
yeah.
could fix me, dude. She could fix me.
Could you fix her?
I don't think
Because
that's my
she
job, dude.
does, like, with all, like, the slime and kind of, like, egg sacs
And does murder people.
and does murder people,
All
that
right.
is not traits that I personally like in
Okay. Now that I'm thinking
a
about, I was
partner.
pretty whacked out on perks when I thought about this. Because not only would I have to worry about her killing me, but the rest of the planet.
Mhm,
You
mhm.
know what though? I'm still gonna take a shot, Code. Those red flags, I run towards them. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen you date worse, I'll say that.
Yeah. I absolutely have dated worse. Uh, but
But good for you. Alright, yeah, a xenomorph. That's a that's a rough one. I love it, though.
yeah, dude. But if I don't make her do a comb, she's like, I'm like, I listen. I got off. I'm gonna tell you, hon, go take a
Mhm.
shower. Fucking take a shower.
Dude, imagine trying to find the clit on that thing. I
Yeah,
mean,
there's probably like 10 of them, dude. If she got 2 teeth, imagine how many clitty johns she got.
oh my god, yeah, I didn't even think of oh my god. Yeah, or like a clit that comes out of a clit.
Yeah. So I'm just throwing this out there. Al Michaels, you stay away from her, dude. All
As
right,
he
you stay
called
away from
dibs.
me. I call dibs on the xenomorph. You fucking jacked piece of shit.
Fucking Al Michaels. Yeah, he's gonna be all eyes are gonna be on that tush push this week. And yeah, like yous were saying, we recorded this before the game, so but I'm sure everybody's gonna be absolute dickheads. I hope the Eagles just play it perfectly. But yeah, we got Tampa Bay coming up this week. Uh you worried about them at all? We got Baker Mayfield
Dude, I
down
mean,
in
like,
Florida.
did have, like, some bad vibes with the Bucks in the playoffs previously, but I don't know,
I'm
dude.
worried.
I think it's very feasible and very pleasable that the Eagles go into the bye undefeated. I really do think it's possible. I would say I'm more worried about the Rams than the Bucks.
Really?
So, listening back to this on Monday, I hope I eat my turds.
Oh, yeah.
But
I'm
I just
calling it
feel
right
like
now, easy win. I'm saying double digit win, easy. I think
alright.
Barkley's gonna go off because he's got the confidence on the last 2 games he played. He ran for in both games, he ran for like 200 yards, which is unheard of.
And yeah, dude, and he's a real G because, like, he's not gonna be affected by there being no more Weather Channel.
No,
Because he's like, "I don't give a shit." Remember what Jalen said? He's like, "I don't wanna butcher this, rain, sleet, or snow, the Eagles are ready to go." So
that's
they
right.
don't none the Eagles aren't watching the Weather Channel. We don't need the Weather Channel.
There's no more weather. Weather's gone.
Weather's gone.
It's just what it is. Like right now, that's what the weather is. So yeah, I don't think it's not gonna be in their head at all.
Yeah, and everybody's like, just, like, "Keep the main thing," which was actually, dude, another Jalen quote, and it was on Jeopardals. Did you know this? Or not
No.
Jeopardals, I think Wheel of Fortunes.
Oh, dude, he is like a philosopher's. I mean, he doesn't speak like a normal person. Like everything he says is like a fortune cookie.
Yeah, dude, he's, like, 26, but he's, like, wise and sage of, like,
Yeah.
like, Al Michaels.
Yeah, he's
Nah.
an old Al Michael soul.
Do you think it's perks? Or you just think he's just, like, locked in?
I think he's haunted by a ghost, honestly. Like a ghost
Dude.
of like the ghost of John Madden or like Confusion and what Confucian? That like Chinese
Confusion
Chinese
was the
bull.
Chinese. Yeah, he was a
And
Chinese ball.
he only spoke like he spoke yeah, he could have the ghost of confusion in
Yeah, because
him.
dude, maybe confusion is like, "This guy's stealing my fucking lines." But you know what?
Mhm.
That's a conundrum, and we can't end this show without a, "Ooh, Cody's
Cody's
conundrum."
conundrum. All right. So I was just thinking, about vegans, okay? can a vegan swallow a cum? Now I know
Ooh.
I did two. I know last week I did a cum conundrum too. This isn't Cody's cum conundrums, but I
I
can't
ain't
get
mad
it
at
out of
it.
my head. All right, so yeah, what do you think? Is that can a vegan do it?
Because if you, technically, a human is an aminal.
Mm-hmm.
So they wouldn't, yeah, if they swallowed a cum, it would be like going against everything they stand for because it is an animal product, these guys.
Yeah.
Semen's, cums, jisms is an animal product.
So just another reason not to date a vegan, right?
Yeah, no need for vegans when you have big John's beef jerky tacos, you guys. And that's it for us. Life is short and so is your dick. Live it up when you can, while you can. I'm Philly Mark.
I'm cousin Cody, fucking Bergen.
Fucking Bird Gang. Go Bird.
Go birds.